It is 3:00 and time to chat. 3:00 here in the Portland, Oregon area. Got some people in the chat already. Arizona is representing, apparently. Please let me know where else you guys are watching from, unless everyone's from Arizona today. I mean, that is definitely a possibility. I like it. It says cryptically in the title, I am going to do a giveaway. You can't say giveaway on YouTube videos anymore without alerting the trolls and the scammers, and they just come and wreak havoc and confuse everyone terribly. And so that's why I tried, making it a little bit cryptic, see if that helps. But I am going to give some people a chance to get in here, and then I will give the details of the giveaway. I really want to give this away to someone in the chat today. And so I'm going to try at the end of the live stream to choose the winner. Just because, so when you post a giveaway video, it can draw new viewers, and that's great. It's a great way to get more subscribers and things like that. But I love being able to just give away to people who are already, subscribers, the dedicated ones who are like on the chat in the live streams. And that's what I'd really like to do. So I'm hoping that'll work. Being that it's a live stream and I'm doing this, on the fly, I'm hoping it'll work. But we shall see. If I run into any glitches, I might have to post a community post with the winner after the live is over, but I'm going to try to do it at the end. So stick to the end, everybody, to see if you're the winner. Let's see who else is here today. All right. Not everyone's from Arizona. So that's good. We got some more states representing. Keto Mama is here, and Sing It is here from Chicago. Rickwin is here. Hi, Rickwin. Low Carb Introvert from Arkansas. Gina Marie from Orange County, California. That's right below us. Denver, Colorado. Joan is here. Elsie Aaron K. Cabby from Michigan. Betty from Chicago. Defense Wiz finally caught alive. Yay. I like being able to do lives at different times of the week because I know everyone's schedule is different. And if you pick one time, there's a whole group of people that are not going to be able to make it. So I try when I can to get one in on the weekend. And then Lindsay and I have our regular Tuesday morning/afternoon live stream, which this summer has been kind of crazy. And we've done it on a few different days, which ended up being a good thing because people were able to join in even when they're not available on Tuesdays normally. Let's see. Jacob is here from New York. Cindy is here from Florida. Let's see. Oh, Francis is here. Haley is here from Ohio. Bill from Tampa, Florida, that is. Bonnie from Ohio. Sissy Hughes from Georgia. Keto Mama is from Missouri. B is here from Santa Rosa, California. Let's see who else. Sandy is here from Pennsylvania. Nancy is here from New York. Let's see. Deb from South Carolina. Judy from Michigan. And New Mexico Nurse is from, surprise, New Mexico. Oh, formerly from New Mexico, now from India. Indiana. Wow. That's how my brain is doing this morning. I had not scrolled all the way up, so I didn't see the whole comment until after I already said she's from New Mexico. There you go. M7974 from Florida, Donna from Georgia, Bobby from Wisconsin. All right. Let me give you the details of the giveaway and how to enter it, because I'm not going to pull comments from the live chat because there will be too many, and I want to make sure the people that are commenting want to be entered. So I'm going to have you go to the actual comment section of this video, and that's the comment section that's available to leave comments in even after the live is over. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to do this while the live stream is going. I think you just hit the little X in the upper right-hand corner of the live chat and you go to just the regular comment section. So be sure and put in the live chat and let me know if this works for you or if it doesn't. So go over to, if you can, the regular comment section. And I do need to tell you what I'm giving away. I think some of you already know, but I will tell you that in just a second. You can go over to the regular comment section and leave a comment that is going to include hashtag KC Pina Colada. I'm sure you guys have seen lots of other influencers and YouTubers giving away the Pina Colada. Keto Chow is clearing out some of the summer flavors, and summer's not over yet. So, I mean, you can still, have all the fun of summer with a big bag of Pina Colada Keto Chow. Let's see. So, okay, go to the chat. Put hashtag KC, that's for Keto Chow, Pina Colada, and anything else you want to add to the comment is fine. And then at the end of this live stream, I will try to pick a comment with a YouTube random comment picker and give it away like right here on the live. I thought that would be really fun. I've never done that before, but we shall see if it works. I'm going to go over to the video on my YouTube here on my phone and see if anybody's leaving comments, because I would like to know if it's actually working or if I need to come up with a different plan. I just need to find my video. Where is it? Cannot comment while live. Darn it. All right, let's see. Why is that not working? Oh, yeah, it's not going to let us do it. Shoot. That was my brilliant plan and it just totally failed. See, that's what happens when you do things live, like by the seat of your pants. You have fails like that. What should we do instead? Because I don't think I can use the YouTube random comment picker on the live chat, because I could have you just put the hashtag in the live chat, but I can't use the comment picker, and then I would have to, like, I don't know, tally them all up, and it would be a whole big deal. I don't know. Anyways, let me think about it. And we are going to, is there somewhere else I could send you? I don't want to send you away from this video though. Okay. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions or anything you would like to chat about. Put it in the live chat here. Stay tuned for how we're going to do the giveaway. Everyone who's commenting on the live chat with the hashtag, I don't think that's going to work. So hold off on that. Anyways, let me think about it. BMST Group Inc. has a question. Isn't keto simply just one meal a day with exercise? No. Short answer, no. You could do keto as one meal a day with exercise, but you could also do it not. You could do both of those things and not be keto. So keto has to do with how your diet and how you're eating and how it affects your body, and if you're eating in such a way that it puts your body into ketosis. So you could, sit down and binge on 3 dozen donuts in your one meal a day, and you wouldn't be in ketosis for a very long time of your day, and it just would not be considered keto friendly. But if you were to have your one meal a day be 16-ounce ribeye with butter and, I don't know, a handful of strawberries, that would be keto. And then you exercise after, and there you go. You got a great lifestyle going on. Oh, Berry Babe is here. I have followed Berry Babe on YouTube for I don't know how many years now. It's been forever. But so fun to see you here in the chat. Let's see. Bobby asks, are you recovered from your cold? You sound good. Yes, I am actually. That 3-day ketone boost challenge that I did, I actually filmed in the middle of July. um, I just was busy with all kinds of things and I didn't get it edited and up for a very long time. So I am actually well past that cold, thankfully. It lasted for a long time and my voice was bad for a long time. So if you watched my lives with Lindsay, there was one where I was in a rough state. But that was a few weeks ago for me now. That's the weird thing about YouTube videos and like being in YouTube land is there are times where you know, film something and then you put it up the same day or the next day. But then there's also a lot of times where you batch film, you know, 3 or 4 videos in one day, and then you put them up over the next couple of weeks. And so you post something and people just assume that it just happened. And so you have to, it's like, I always talk with Lindsay about we can't mess up the timeline, like, because we have our live videos and obviously those are live, but then we have other videos that we filmed in the past to us that are coming out in the future to everybody else. And so you have to make sure you don't mess it all up. Let's see. Washington State, Illinois, Vancouver, Canada. All right. Jacob says, which recipe do you recommend for the best hamburger buns? I'm trying to make it as close to potato buns as possible. Any detail helps. So I did a video for pulled pork sliders at one point. And let me see if I can pull that up. Let's see. That I did some pull apart buns, which you could totally do either as pull apart or, you know, separately. And they made really, really good hamburger buns. So I just put that link there in the chat. And I honestly don't remember. Oh, I didn't mean to click that, but Rick Wynn is saying hi to Blaze. I don't remember exactly what that recipe entailed, but I just remember it was really good. And honestly, you could make a hamburger bun with any of the recipes. They're all going to be good. Like the butter powder recipe, the shredded frozen butter recipe, any of those, they're going to be really good. Butter buns. The butter buns tend to be a little bit more dense. And then the bread recipes tend to be, for my recipes that I've created, the bread recipes are a little bit softer and lighter. So it just kind of depends on what you're going for. Let's see. I also did a video on hot dog buns and maybe hamburger buns too. Let me see if I can put that, because you can, I mean, you really could use either one. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, it's just the hot dog bun. Oh, it was an experiment video where I took a couple of, oh, now I am playing the video when I don't want to be. Okay, grab the link for that. And so you can check that out. And so it has a couple of different options. Did it go through? I'm not sure if it did. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Let's see what's next. Francis says, which one of your cracker recipes would you suggest? So I don't know that I have more than one cracker recipe. I have, it's like time goes by and I forget things. So it may be that I have more than I'm remembering, but my main one that I can think of, this protein crackers, is the ones that I made with the egg white wraps. I made those. Those are basically egg whites and gelatin, and you can make them either with fresh egg whites and gelatin, or you can make them with egg white powder, water, and gelatin. And so if you cook up a bunch of those, then you can either bake them, you can cut them into, whatever shapes you want for crackers, bake them, or you can fry them. And those were kind of more like chips or something. But that one is really good. I don't make it very often just because it's a little bit labor intensive, but it is a good one. And I should probably find that recipe as well for you. Let's see. Egg white chips and crackers. All right, let's see. Don't want to miss anything up here. Oh, Keto Mama, your daughter had a cold and it turned into pneumonia. That is terrible. I have never had pneumonia, but my husband has. He had it really bad when he was a kid. And my best friend from childhood died of pneumonia. I think it's been like 5 or so years ago now. It was so tragic. It was awful. And it was before, the C word, and just, before people were dying of respiratory things like that left and right. She just, it was just like out of the blue. It was horrible. Let's see. BMST Group Inc. What are your thoughts on supplementing testosterone for males and females 30 to 40 years of age? I do not have thoughts on such a thing. Not my expertise, not something I've have experience with, or anything like that. So I will just recommend finding someone else who knows more about that kind of thing. Let's see, from Bill. Why am I seeing mostly small ketones and then moderate sometimes? Okay, so how are you testing your ketones? It sounds like you're testing them on like a breath monitor or something, because on the blood ketone monitor, you can have low if it's not enough to be detected. And, maybe it's different with different monitors, but oftentimes it'll be low if it's not detectable. And then you have, 0.1, 0.2 in the millimolar measurements. And so because you're saying small and moderate, it makes me think you have some kind of a breath ketone monitor or something like that. Rita says, I prefer the old, using real egg white bread varieties and add egg yolks at the end. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. And it uses up the egg yolks. Sometimes it's nice having leftover egg yolks because there are a lot of fun recipes to make with egg yolks. But sometimes I just have way too many egg yolks and I just don't want to find a way to use them up. Okay. What is the best all-around egg white powder? So as far as my experimentation with different brands, I have not really found any difference in the brands that I have tried that are 100% egg white powder. There are some brands that have added sunflower lecithin to help it mix into shakes easier. That can cause the egg white powder not to mix as well, or not to whip up as easily. So those ones I don't recommend for egg white bread. If you want to do an egg white bread, just get one that has only egg white powder. It can either be called egg white powder, egg white protein, 100% dried egg whites, all of those different names. It's all the same thing. People get real confused when I'll say egg white powder and then I write in the recipe egg white protein, just because in my mind they're both the same thing, and I just, whatever happens to come out of my mouth at the time. And but they're all the same thing. Egg white protein should be 100% egg white powder, because egg whites are 100% protein, and so you dry them and you have a protein powder, 100% egg whites. So the brands that I have tried are Judy's, and they have a sunflower lecithin one and a non-sunflower lecithin one. So recommend the one without sunflower lecithin. It's a great product. Now brand, same. This one gets confusing to people because it says with BCAAs, and people assume that that means that something was added to the egg white powder. Egg white powder naturally has BCAAs in it. That's branched chain amino acids. And so they just advertise that on there as, it's a bonus that it has it in there. It's not that they added it. It's 100% egg white powder. So Now brand is great and oftentimes the cheapest, but prices are always fluctuating. So it's always hard to know. And then I've done the bulk supplements brand, but that one has gotten astronomically expensive over the last year or so. And so I have not ordered from them in a long time. I don't know what the deal was, but it got crazy expensive. It was the cheapest option for a while. And then the last one is Roseacre Farms. And Roseacre Farms is actually, and they sell under the website name Sport Protein. And they are a farm that actually produces the eggs and the egg white powder. Now brand, bulk supplements, Judy's, they all are companies that buy the egg whites or egg white powder from another supplier. Sometimes it's even Roseacre Farms, and repackage it and sell it under their brand. Roseacre Farms actually makes it, like actually has the chickens and makes the egg white powder out of the eggs. So you're going to the source. When you go to the source, oftentimes you get a cheaper price. You do have to buy, a good amount to get a good price. When the more you can buy, the better deal you're going to get. I always like to say this though, with Roseacre Farms, they are more focused on wholesale customers, and they don't have as good customer service as you're going to get through Amazon if you order the Now brand or order Judy's, even through Judy's website. Like they're all focused on the consumer. Roseacre Farms, Sport Protein are really focused on the wholesale customer, and you just cannot expect the same packaging and the same level of customer service and the same shipping speed. So I always say it has to do with what's important to you. If it's really important to you to have a really nice package where it's, got the resealable thing and easy, and then having the customer service where if it gets lost or, whatever, something happens, they're just going to refund you or just send you out a new product, go with something on Amazon. You're not going to get that from Roseacre Farm. If you are interested in the cheapest price possible for still a really good product, and you don't mind that it's coming in a cardboard box with a clear plastic bag of egg white powder in the cardboard box, your number one focus is just the cheaper price, go with Roseacre Farms. And if you have a little bit longer to wait for shipping, there's just one guy, Ryan, that does all of the egg white powder sales to the consumers, and he's driving the boxes to the post office. So it's not going to be like next day delivery, 2-day delivery like Amazon has. So I always try to make that clear because I get comments on videos, with complaints. But if you go into it with the expectations that I, try to communicate, hopefully you won't be upset when, it doesn't go as smoothly as maybe Amazon would go. And if you want that level of customer service, pay a little extra on Amazon. There you go. There's my whole spiel on egg white powder. Let's see. Jacob says, what about adding potato flour? I know it isn't keto in that case, and does adding in the yeast make a difference? Okay, so potato flour would be interesting to try. I do use some starches in my egg white breads because I think adding a little bit adds to the flavor and the texture. So I think potato flour or potato starch would be fine. And if you did it in a small enough amount, it wouldn't add too many carbs. So it'd be an interesting thing to experiment with. And then as far as the yeast, there's a couple different ways that people add yeast to the egg white bread. You can just add it for flavor because it does have, that smell and that flavor. And you can add in a teaspoon, couple teaspoons just for the flavor. But then there are also ways that you can actually have the egg white bread rise. Keto Upgrade, Alicia discovered that, and it actually tastes amazing and gives a really good flavor to the bread, and really good texture as well. It's phenomenal. It just is a little bit more labor intensive, but it is worth it if you have the time for it. So there's a couple different ways that you can add yeast, and for whatever, use it however you want, whether you want it for the actual rising or just for the flavor. But you don't even have to use it either. You can do, if some people are sensitive to yeast and things like that. And so you can completely leave it out and still get a really nice bread product. All right. From Sing It. I'm sure you have a video on it somewhere, but did keto give you more energy running a farm? You all do what you have to do despite tired, but is it easier with keto? Okay. Yes, I will say it is definitely easier with keto. And you guys know, if you've watched me for a while, that I don't stay 100% strict to keto. I feel like I've healed my relationship with food to such an extent that I can eat things off of keto without it triggering me to go off the rails for a month. And so I choose to do that. I also, from my experience with CGMs, and just watching my blood sugar, I have a good or a better idea of what kinds of carbs I can eat that are the least detrimental to me. And so I do go off of keto occasionally for various reasons. But I always, even if my blood sugar doesn't go crazy from it, I do feel like the dip in energy and less mental focus, and things just runs more smoothly if I stay more in that keto state. So absolutely. I find that if I do go off of keto, like the next morning, I'll wake up with a headache and be a little bit foggy, and it just takes me a little while to snap out of it. But when I'm, in the groove with keto, and it does take a few days to get back into it, I do feel like my energy is just way better, and my focus is way better. My brain function is better, and all of that is very important to me. All right. Thank you, Kathy, for the super chat. Oh, pear character flying in the air with a red cape and a smile on his face. I love that. I'm using a software to do my live stream, so that's how I can put the comments up, and so I can't see, I guess it doesn't allow for the little icon, but it tells me exactly what it looks like. I love that. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's very nice. Okay. Let's see. Question: how often do you eat your SIBO cultured dairy? I'm making my second batch and love it. Okay, so I have kind of gone back and forth on this. There was a good long time when I was doing my SIBO protocol that I was eating it every single day, like really, really faithfully. And like I've said before, I can't say if one thing fixed me or not. It's just, I think all the different things that I did probably played a part, and I can't say, oh, it was 50% this and 25% this. So I have no clue how much the L-reuteri and the SIBO, the different strains of the SIBO yogurt helped me. I am confident though that it did help me a lot. I think it definitely played a part. I noticed, especially when I first started it, that my digestion was just in a rough spot. And within 2 days of starting it, it was smooth sailing. And it was just such a stark change that I was like, there's got to be something to this. And then just as time went on, I got out of the habit of eating it every day. And then you have to keep making it. And so I didn't eat it for a little while, probably a month or 2 months. But then I made another batch in one of my food prep videos not too long ago. and I have been eating it a little more consistently, probably like every other day now. My digestion has just been so good. Like I feel like between the way it is now and this time last year, like night and day difference. I cannot believe how different it is. And so I don't feel like I'm dependent on it. Like if I miss a day, I'm, in a bad place or anything like that. I think it is good to keep it up. And those bacteria strains, because, we live in a world where things have been wiped out, you can't just eat the yogurt and then have that bacteria strain forever after that. You have to continually put it in because whatever, naturally was in there before got wiped out from the antibiotics, or you never got it from your, mother because she was wiped out from the antibiotics or whatever. So it's something that you just kind of have to keep adding into your diet if you want to continue to see the benefits. And so I do want to continue to do that. I just haven't been consistent with doing it every single day, but I think every other day. And then I switch up different kinds. So I'm getting all the different strains, just getting them in there sometimes. That's all I'm really worried about. Thank you, Kathy. She says, just wanted to say thank you for all your great recipes. Thank you so much. Okay, so Bill, you're testing your ketones with the urine strips. Okay, so that there can be all kinds of reasons why you could get low and then sometimes moderate. And one of them can just be your level of hydration at that very moment. Like the pee strips are just not very accurate and not super helpful, especially the longer you get into your keto diet. I will say that if you're seeing any color on the ketone strips, you can be certain that you're in ketosis. They wouldn't be changing color at all if you weren't in ketosis at all. So that's the only helpful thing that they can do for you, especially as you're just getting started on your keto journey. But I will say, even if you see no color on it, it could still mean you're in ketosis. That's why they're not that helpful. If you're, if you just drank a gallon of water and you're not in a super deep state of ketosis, you could see no color change on the strip, even though you are actually in ketosis. So it wouldn't be something that I rely on, and I wouldn't worry about the level, because you can easily manipulate that color, how dark it gets, just by dehydrating yourself, which is not something that is recommended to do. All right. Francis says, have you tried Victoria Keto Kitchen's flour? No, I get asked that every single live stream, and I have not. I'm not looking to add anything that has any nut flours. I get enough nuts in different products that I consume, and I know I need to keep nuts in my diet low, and it's just not something that I'm interested in trying. Let's see. A lot of good advice about the pea strips that everyone is adding, which I totally agree with. Let's see. Princess du jour, should I let my egg white bread cool completely before I put it in a plastic bag? Yes, I would definitely recommend that. Otherwise, it's going to steam in there and just get wet and gross. So definitely let it cool completely. I often go ahead and slice it after it's cooled completely, just because then I don't have to pull out a knife every time I get it out. Just makes it easy. Okay. Let's see. What does this say? Okay. A young college friend texted me after trying your 2.0 bread and asked if I would make him a loaf, I assume, to take back to college. This kid eats anything and everything. That's great. I love that. The kids that eat anything and everything is great, because you could sneak in these healthier options. It's those picky kids. I don't know any of those, but those picky kids. Let's see. Whoops. What did I do? There we go. I love your bread recipe. Thank you. I love it too. I just pulled a loaf out of the oven shortly before this live stream. I actually have been filming a food prep video, and part of the food prep for the day was making a loaf of bread, which I've been doing every week again. I got out of the habit of that as well, just because, things come and go. And now I am back into making it every single week and doing my egg sandwiches and stuff like that. I love it. Although I will say, people assume that because I make videos about egg white bread that I eat it like with every single meal every single day. And, I'll get comments like, all those egg whites are going to make you whatever. And I maybe eat 2 slices a day, like maybe. That's not even every day. Anyways, it's funny what people assume, but I almost never have egg white bread more than 1 meal a day. And some days that go by easily without having any at all. So it's about moderation in a lot of things. There's some things you don't have to moderate so much. They're kind of self-moderating. But anyways, I don't recommend an egg white bread only diet. I just don't. Okay, let's see. I think people are talking about the Keto Chow egg white powder. I don't think they have restocked. They weren't able to get egg white powder for a decent price, and they would have had to like double the price on it. And so they just decided to hold off on offering egg white powder. So not even sure when or if that will be back on their website. I've got to figure out what are we going to do for this giveaway. Let me try something here. Because I don't think it's going to allow me to pull comments from the live chat. Oh, sorry guys. I know this isn't very intriguing information. No, okay. It's not going to let me do that. I think what we're going to do for the giveaway is after the live stream is finished, right after. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a community post right now, and I'm going to put it in the chat, the link to it. And then you got to go over there, leave your comment with the KC Pina Colada. And then I will be able to pull, I think I'll be able to pull a comment from that. Let me do that. Community post. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Post that. And then I can link to it, can't I? Yes. No? Why can't I? Okay. I'm just going to link to my community page. It's the first one on the list. Okay. So for those that are, just joining, I'm trying to do a giveaway of this big bag of Keto Chow Pina Colada to celebrate the very fast approaching end of summer. So what you want to do to enter, we're figuring this out as we go because we fly by the seat of our pants around here. Go to the link that I just put in the chat. It is my community page, and it's the first post on the community page. It says Keto Chow giveaway, pina colada giveaway, leave a comment under that community post that has the hashtag KC Pina Colada. And then before I get off of here, I really would love to do it before I get off of here, pull up a comment from there to give it away today on this live stream. We've got like 20 minutes or so left. And so hopefully that can work. So you may have to leave the live stream real fast and then come right back. Bluegrass Girl said that she was able to figure it out. Wonderful. Rita, thank you. Yes, smash the like button if you like it. Okay. Hopefully you guys can, find your way to that community post and leave the, okay. People are saying that they've got it. They're doing it. Oh, I'm so glad. I really would like to give it away in this live stream because, like I said at the beginning, if you guys weren't here, doing giveaway videos is a great way to gain traffic to your videos and get new subscribers, especially when it's like subscribe. You have to subscribe to win. You can get a lot of new subscribers, and that's great. But it's like anytime I do a giveaway and then I end up giving away to someone who just subscribed, probably just subscribed for the giveaway and will never watch me again, I'm like, ugh, that's sad. It is what it is. But I would love to be able to give away to someone who actually is already a subscriber, that's already participating, that, comes to the live chats and all that. I would love to be able to do that. Whenever, someone's name comes up that I recognize in the giveaway, it makes me so happy. Okay. Sing It says, what is your favorite Keto Chow flavor today? Yes, because it does change. It does change. Okay. My favorite Keto Chow flavor today. I just got in the mail my order for 2 big bags of Keto Chow Core with stevia. And I have to say, I love that one. It is fantastic. But is it my favorite? Is it my favorite? Birthday cake is still really high up there for me as a flavor. Although I was wondering, if you guys remember, I tasted the birthday cake Keto Chow the day after my 3-day sardine challenge. And I do think that probably threw the results for me, because anything is going to taste like magic after eating sardines for 3 days. That's just a fact. So, but I do still love the birthday cake. It's very, very good. So but it just makes me laugh that I have this incredible connection to the birthday cake flavor, but it probably was because of the sardines. Okay. Bluegrass Girl says that she was able to follow that link and not leave the lives. That's good. I'm so glad. So glad that worked. Let's see. Tony says, hi there. I have enjoyed your different recipe videos. I used to leave comments in live streams, but not so much anymore. Yeah, I do the same thing. There are some times where I just am all about commenting. And then other times where I just sit and watch, and that is all fine. Okay. I'm so glad everyone's getting the comments done on that community post. Let's see. Tony has never tried Keto Chow. Yeah, it took me a while. It took me a while to try it. I've never been a shake person. I cook. I love to cook. I am always cooking. And so I never thought, oh, I need a meal replacement shake in my life. But then now that I use it, I love it. And the convenience is just so wonderful, and make so many great recipes, and you can have incredible ice cream made out of it and all that. I asked a question on the Keto Chow Facebook page yesterday. If you guys like Keto Chow and you haven't gone over to that Facebook page, check it out, because there's all kinds of ideas. There's lots of people in the group. And my question was, what are some meals that you guys make with an entire packet of Keto Chow, where you eat the whole packet of Keto Chow, that's not a shake and not an ice cream? Because there are lots of great Keto Chow recipes, like cheesecakes and puddings and all kinds of stuff like that. But you're just eating like there's so many other ingredients added that you're only eating like a quarter of the packet. So it's not like a full meal, if that makes sense. And I wanted to know other ways to use a full packet where you're eating the whole thing for a meal. And I got some really great ideas, and I was thinking of maybe compiling some of them and doing a video on meal ideas with Keto Chow that are not ice cream and not shakes. The one that I tried the other day turned out really good. It was just to make a pudding. And of course, I got the idea because Lindsay did a video where she used the Keto Chow core and made a really yummy pudding, but she added like 8 tablespoons of beef tallow in there. So like I wouldn't eat the whole recipe. I wanted something where I could eat the whole recipe and get the whole, you know, all of the vitamins and minerals for the meal and the whole 26 grams of protein for the meal. And so all I did was mix it up. I did just regular chocolate. I mixed it up just the same way that I would mix up a ice cream or a shake, and added in a tablespoon of beef gelatin. I did let the gelatin bloom in a little bit of water and then put it into the hot water when I made I start with like half hot water and then I put in ice. Anyways, and then put it in the fridge, and it made this really, really yummy pudding, and I was able to eat the whole thing. So it was just basically a shake with the same amount of fat that I would normally use for a shake, but with the gelatin in there, which doesn't add, it adds a little bit of protein, and that's it. And I was able to eat a whole big bowl of pudding as a meal, and that was really good. So anyways, I might do that as a video. I thought that might be kind of fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, Keto Mama. Oops. Keto Mama wants a Ninja Creamy. Yeah. It took me a long time to get on the creamy bandwagon too. And actually, once you get on the Keto Chow bandwagon, it's not a far leap to get onto the Ninja Creamy bandwagon because everyone obsesses about Keto Chow ice cream because it is pretty fantastic. All right. Even though I am newer to your channel, I love all your videos and can't imagine anyone only subscribing for a giveaway because you have great videos. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Julie says, great live stream. My favorite Keto Chow flavor is still chocolate. However, I have several flavors that I use constantly. Yeah, I was like constantly or consistently. Either one would work. Sylvia's here. Sandra says, I don't use, did you used to drink Keto Chow or you don't use Keto Chow? Doesn't seem like a meal to me, even though I know it's a meal replacement. I'd like to use it to cook and bake. Yeah, there's so many great things you can do with Keto Chow. So even if you like end up with a flavor you don't really love, you can use it in a recipe, make waffles or something out of it, and you can still use it up. Bluegrass Girl says, I love to cook but hate eating. So Keto Chow taught me to eat well. That's great. It's just so convenient. My husband loves it too, and he's not even 100% keto, but he is obsessed with chocolate peanut butter. Like that's his favorite. He also likes the Butterfinger hack where you do chocolate peanut butter plus chocolate toffee. He also likes salted caramel. But yeah, he loves it. And the kids, several of the kids love it. Not all of them, but several of them love it. And it's just it's such a fun little thing where we get to make a milkshake together and choose the flavor. And it's so fun. Okay. Yes, I love cooking and Keto Chow. Same here. Okay. I heard you talk about Equip Prime Protein and ordered some. How do you use it other than adding to yogurt? So I have several recipes that I have posted. Probably my favorite is the cupcakes, peanut butter chocolate cupcakes. So good. The frosting is really good too. And actually, I need to make some more of those because having one of those with like a scoop of Keto Chow ice cream, it was like a birthday party. It was so good. So that's a really good one. I just did a protein ice cream, dairy free even because it was with coconut milk. So it was kind of a coconut chocolate flavor. Obviously, with coconut milk, it's going to be coconut flavored as well. That one was really good. There's like fudge recipes. They have a lot of recipes on their website, and then a lot of influencers who use the products will make recipes. You can do shakes. I mean, since I use Keto Chow, I don't typically want to mix up a shake with it, but you totally could. I was thinking of actually trying to make a protein pudding the way that I made the Keto Chow pudding, but just do it with the Equip protein powder. And I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but I saw another influencer post about it. So maybe it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. They have a new flavor coming out. Salted caramel prime protein. I'm super excited about it. They are going to have pre-orders available, I think, starting on the 17th. So that's in like 4 days. I think it's going to ship out mid-September, if I remember right. But you can do your pre-order ahead of time, and it's going to come with a sale. So I will be posting about that as soon as that comes. And all of the prime protein will be on sale for, I think, it was maybe just 3 days, 3 or 4 days. So I will definitely post about that, but I cannot wait to try their salted caramel prime protein. That's going to be amazing. Blaze says egg loaf and chaffles. Is that for the prime protein? Or is that for Keto Chow? Because I bet you could do both with either. You could do either one with either one. Oh, okay. Peggy likes the pumpkin sausage soup. I have not tried that, but Joe and Rachel always rave about it. So I bet it's delicious. And that's going to be with, is it the the pumpkin spice caramel flavor of Keto Chow? I think it is. And I bet that one's going to be coming back pretty soon because we are very quickly coming into fall. I cannot believe it. Okay. Have you tried making one of the bread recipes that uses chicken flour and bamboo fiber? No, I have not. I've experimented with the chicken flour a little bit in the breads, but I haven't found anything that I really loved. So I haven't shared anything. I did order some bamboo fiber finally, and it came in the mail the other day, and I haven't opened it yet. So I need to experiment with that. Yeah, but that will be coming. Joanne likes the spicy pumpkin sausage soup too. I do really need to try it. That'll have to be something that I try for the fall. It's totally fine, Nicole, if you didn't put a comment, as long as it has the KC Pina Colada, that's good. Butter Bites, take a whole, Better Bites with Keto Chow, take a whole packet, but they live in the freezer after they're set. Yummy, healthy treat. So is that, I assume that's with Keto Chow. So Keto Chow and butter, that would be delicious. Thank you, Rita, for the super sticker. Video game controller throws a face down tantrum in between the words rage quit. That's so funny. Let's see. Oh yeah. Blaze says pina colada shrimp. Whoever wins this needs to try the pina colada shrimp. I have tried it and it is very good. Let's see. Ooh. Suzanne made raspberry cheesecake chaffles for breakfast today. That sounds amazing. Linda likes my idea of Keto Chow meal ideas. I definitely am going to have to do that. Let's see. Oh, Julie is a fellow Oregonian from Klamath Falls. Very cool. Yeah, Keto Mama, I don't blame you. The kids and the dogs are pretty great. And then you have to put up with me. But, to get the kids and the dogs, it's worth it. Love Keto Chow Snickerdoodle. That one is good. We just got a big bag of that in the My Chow surprise box. So I need to find some fun ways to use that up because I don't typically make it into a shake, even though, why don't I think to do that? I always gravitate towards something else, but Snickerdoodle is delicious. Ooh. Drinking cold coffee with half a scoop of caramel macchiato Keto Chow. That's a great idea. Yum. Let's see. All right, Sandra, please experiment with making sweet cinnamon bread. So I have done experiments with sweet egg white bread options, and I just never really love them. And I don't know what exactly it is about it that I don't love. They're fine, but every time I make one, I'm like, it's fine, but I wouldn't make it again. I don't know. It just hasn't been something that I love. The best one that I made that I would make again, actually, there is one. And it is the sticky caramel pull apart buns that I did with perfect keto MCT oil powder. Those were really good. I made an allulose caramel sticky top, and you could totally do those with cinnamon, add cinnamon in there, either to the caramel or to the bread, or both. And those were delicious. So I don't know that I'll do a lot more experimenting with it just because I've done enough to know that I just don't love it. And you know what you can do is you can just make a regular loaf of bread, put butter and cinnamon allulose on top, and then you got cinnamon toast, and it's delicious. What else do we need? That is awesome, Deanne. My daughter made the Samoas, I assume a Keto Chow recipe, and won first place at the fair. That is awesome. Let's see. All right, so we are coming up on an hour, and I'm going to try to go get a comment and give away this bag. But let me get to the bottom of the chat here. So Sarah Joe says, I struggle with liking meat, so egg and Keto Chow challenges work well for me. That is awesome. Yeah, a lot of people will leave comments like, just eat carnivore, just eat, meat. Why would you eat a powdered, drink when you could just eat a steak? And you're like, everyone is different. Everyone likes different things. Some people like variety. Some people are great eating the same steak every single meal of their life. There are people who actually do that, and that's great. But then there's other people who are not like that, and we don't all have to be the same. And I do get some comments from people talking about how horrible Keto Chow is because it's a processed food. And I'm like, my diet a year ago when my digestion was all messed up was way stricter than it is now. I was eating a lot less processed food. I wasn't eating keto treats. I wasn't eating Keto Chow. I wasn't eating a lot of stuff. But I feel better now eating all of those processed keto foods than I did then eating primarily meat. I did some stints of carnivore, and I didn't feel as good then. And I'm not saying that the processed food made me feel better. I did protocols that made my digestion better. And now I can tolerate these processed foods in moderation and be fine. And overall, my health is better now than it was then with my much stricter diet. And so diet is not everything. And there's an argument could be made that I would feel even better if I was on that super strict diet, plus having done all of the, protocols that I did to get my gut health better. sure, whatever. But I feel great eating the way I eat right now. I still eat very high meat diet. But I also am able to include all of these fun things that just make my life enjoyable, help me enter in socially with, certain people it's just a benefit to me. And I feel way better than I did on super strict, much closer to carnivore. I even did a 3-month carnivore experiment and I didn't feel as good then as I feel now. There you go. Let's see. Yes, Francesca can't wait for the new flavor. Yeah, that salted caramel is going to be really good. Actually, Equip has several new products coming out over the next few months. I probably shouldn't say what they all are, but a new flavor of collagen and then a whole new product line that I'm really excited about too. So definitely we'll be sharing about that. Yes, Keto Chow egg loaf or chaffles, any flavor. I need to do that. I haven't done the egg loaf recipe. And then I've never done chaffles with Keto Chow. I need to do that. Let's see. Okay. Bonnie asks, how would you compare Equip with Keto Chow, such as taste and easy to use in recipes? Are they easy to switch out in recipes? Yeah, so I expect that they are pretty easy to switch out in recipes. They both use, well, some of the flavors of Equip have acacia fiber added, which Keto Chow also has. So I expect that those would be pretty similar, although I don't know the amounts. So you'd have to experiment. I haven't experimented, but I expect that it would be a pretty easy switch out. As far as taste, I would say the Keto Chow core with stevia is going to be the closest in taste to the Equip chocolate protein powder, because it's also sweetened with stevia. And stevia has a distinct, taste. With the sucralose in the regular Keto Chow tastes more like sugar. You don't have that aftertaste. At least I don't. To me, it just tastes sweet. And but the stevia sweetened, it does have, that stevia sweetened flavor. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. So that's, if you're sensitive to that, then I would say stick with the regular Keto Chow with the sucralose, because that's going to be the closest to sugar sweet that you're probably going to find. But if you don't mind the stevia, I love the Keto Chow core and I love the Equip that are both sweetened with stevia. I think they're very good. Let's see. Lori is from Portland, just so close. Let's see. Brown butter. Let's see. I make brown butter and mix with any flavor of Keto Chow, then pour into individual molds. My favorite is chocolate toffee for those. That sounds really good. Really, really good. Okay. Yeah. Keto Mama says, this is making me hungry. Yes, me too. It's almost time for dinner. Well, it's only 4 p.m. All right, I'm trying to see if there's any questions to answer real quick before we try to do the giveaway. All right, there's a recipe for chaffles. A quarter cup of egg whites, quarter cup of mozzarella, and a tablespoon of Keto Chow. Okay, that sounds good. All right, let me put this link in here for the community post one more time to give everyone just one more chance to enter. And then I will do the giveaway. Mike says he grew up in Canby. We are not that far from Canby. We go there every once in a while. Let's see. Infinitely Blessed One. My kitchen is getting remodeled at the moment. I am determined to master the egg white bread once I have an oven that doesn't randomly spike to 500 degrees. Yeah, that would be a problem. That would be a problem. But having a new kitchen, that's going to be amazing. Okay, Eclectic Cabin. I did announce that, well, and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to announce it, but I saw someone else announce it, so I was like, maybe it's fine. Equip is coming out with a new flavor, Prime Protein, salted caramel. The pre-sale starts on the 17th, and it's also going to be combined with a sale. So I will be letting you guys know about that on the 17th. It's supposed to ship mid-September, but you can go ahead and order it here coming soon. So I'm excited about that. I haven't tasted it yet. I have to wait for it to be available, but I cannot wait. And it's going to be good. I mean, all their flavors are good. Okay, let's see. Joan is from Salem, Oregon. Let's see. There is another recipe from Rita. I use 4 eggs, 2 ounces of cream cheese. Oh, and a packet of Keto Chow for 6 waffles. I'm gonna have to try that one. That sounds good. Sometimes add cinnamon or vanilla depending on the flavor I'm making. Yeah, that sounds good. Nicole says, husband and her hiked Mount Hood before you had kids. Yes, so beautiful. We've gone on hikes on Mount Hood. We haven't done the whole like summit thing. That's pretty intense. My husband and I attempted the Mount Adams summit. that was an experience. We did not make it to the top, but we did something. It was amazing. Okay. Oh, Kim is from Medford. Yeah, great sounding flavor from Equip. Excited about that. All right. Okay, so got an email from Equip stating the new salted caramel flavor. Good. So I'm not letting anything out of the bag that I'm not supposed to. Oh, lots of Oregonians in the chat today. Nehalem near Tillamook. We go to Tillamook a lot. We love Tillamook. Okay, I am going to head over to the community post, and I am going to randomly pick a comment and give away Pina Colada Keto Chow. Let me find it. Got 54 comments, so we did good. We did good. Oh. Okay. It's going to be random here. Okay, make sure everyone's comment got in. Okay, the comment is from Cheryl Davis 6011. Would make awesome ice cream, which is absolutely true. Okay, Cheryl, are you still in the live? I'm going to reply to your comment. Cheryl Davis 6011, are you here? Okay. I'm replying to the comment. Is she still in here? I hope so. Anyways, hopefully she'll get the reply to my comment. It's always so silly with replying to comments about winning a giveaway, because that's how the scammers do it. Anyways, so frustrating. All right, Cheryl, are you here? Okay. I am going to hop off. Been on here for over an hour. It's been such a fun chat. I try to get on these Sunday chats whenever I can, but obviously family stuff takes priority. So it just worked out this week. It's not an every week thing, but I do try to do it when I can. Oh, Anita just went live 10 minutes ago. I got to get off of here so everyone could go over to her. I mean, you probably already have gone over to hers. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye, guys.